Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I just wanted to do a video over our favorite farm toys that came out in 2022, and my brothers are not here, so it's really my favorite, and they may have a difference of opinion, but oh well, they're not here, so I guess I get all the votes today. So I had quite a few, and narrowing it down was kind of hard, but to start off, number 5 is these Wagners, and I'm just gonna have both of them together because probably if you bought these, you probably bought both of them. I don't really know if anyone would buy them separate, and the reason these didn't finish higher up on my list is just because the cost to get these it's unreal. If you tried to buy them not in the set, and then it's still really expensive if you get the 1:16 scale ones. And I'm just doing 1:64 scale toys for this video, but we did get the 1:16 ones as well. They are sweet, but they are very costly, and so that was kind of knock on these, is you couldn't get them just in 1:64 scale, and that may be why they didn't finish higher up my list. But I really do love these things. Alright, number 4 for me is going to be this Patriot Sprayer. It is very high detailed, and we haven't really had a high detailed sprayer from Ertl in a while. We did get the Trident a couple years ago, but before that, it was probably like the authentic John Deere sprayer, which I wish I have, but I don't. We never did get that one. But this thing got all the detail that you kind of were getting used to seeing in these Prestige. Like I said, it's probably not the level of an Authentics, but they did a pretty good job. And we got this just right there in December before the end of the year, and I think it deserves a spot on this list. Next one is going to be the John Deere 7R. And another one of the Prestige series from Ertl, but this one I think stood out a little more than the rest of the ones because just the level of detail, especially right here, these things move in, back out, and that's not something you got on the 9Rs or the 8Rs or any of the Case or New Holland Prestige. You didn't get these moving parts like this, and the 3-point, which is on some of the other ones. The hitch is actually big enough to fit an Ertl implement, but still small enough to look not quite goofy. They painted the rims, so that looks really good. And the headlights are like kind of a reflective sticker instead of just the silver paint. Give a little more detail. All the lights are painted, the mirrors. Cab roof has paint all over it on the little detail parts. See, the interior looks really good. One thing I will knock it on, though, they could have painted that control console right there or put a sticker on it. On some other toys, they've done that in the past. That would have just really topped it off. But this one does make spot number 3 for my list. I guess I could leave these out here. But so number 2, I'm gonna have to go with the Kuhn Gladiator. So the Kuhn Gladiator came out probably in October, November. This thing's got a lot of moving pieces on the row units that spin, and that's real nice. The detail is really good. All the decals and everything. The only knock I have on this, which probably kept it from getting my top spot, is it doesn't fold forward into like the road transport mode. These wings would fold down forward, and it does not have the ability to do that because these are all fixed into place and not an actual hydraulic cylinder. But this thing looks real nice, and that is going to be my second favorite toy for 2022. And the top one may surprise you, but I just think they did a really good job on it, and that's actually this Elmers grain cart. Why I like this thing so much: one, it's massive, but two is just the level of detail, like the clear glass windows back here. We don't really get those on toy grain carts. Clear glass up front so you can see in, like the little sticker here. This we also don't get on other toy grain carts. The spout moves. Like SpecCast came out with Kinsey carts also this year, but just not the same level of detail in my opinion as this Elmer's cart. The hitch isn't necessarily as detailed, but I actually prefer this style hitch. The one with the little latch, the one with the little pin, we've never really had much luck with those sitting level on our tractors, let alone getting them to hook up. Tracks are pretty stiff, but they do turn, but they are kind of stiff. But interior, real good detail in there. Got our ladder, got our grate, walk around, protecting you from the auger. But there you can see those clear windows from the other side, on the front and back. I mean, just overall, just a lot of detail on this cart. So that takes my number one pick. Then I have another one that is like, would be my number one, but I kind of feel guilty putting it at number one because it technically came out in 2022, but it's really just a repaint of an old casting, and that's this Black Beauty Interrogator. So this did come out in 2022, but the yellow one has been out for several years now, and I've had a yellow one. So I really didn't feel right about putting this on the list because it's not like a new toy. It's just a new paint job of an old toy. And another thing, an honorable mention that didn't make my list, but I think it's a great toy, especially for the cost, is this right here. This boom arm flail mower, or whatever kind of mower you want to call it, but this thing costs you around $8, and it's just real cool. It moves all around. We did a review video on that. All these toys have a review video on our channel, so if you want to see more about them, go check that out. But this is my top 5, so thanks for watching, and leave a comment telling us what was your favorite toy of 2022. Either new that came out, or if you got an older toy but you just got it and it's your favorite one that you bought this year, let us know that too. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.